Hey guys, welcome back to Bombchu. I'm Austin and today I'll be counting down my favorite games from 2017, a year with a ton of excellent games. Seriously, for how bad this year has been in many ways, I believe 2017 will be remembered fondly in the gaming community. Let's get to it. "3D Collectathon? Check. Cartoony Animal Duo? Check. Music from David Wise, who worked on several games at Rare? Check-a-rooney. As an avid fan of Banjo Kazooie, this game really has it going on for me, with the added twist that you have some pretty involved controls and mechanics to get around. I'm a completionist when it comes to this type of game, and for a while, I really struggled trying to get some of the optional collectibles, even in the first level. I tried to move on, but they just kept nagging at me in the back of my mind. I had to get good, and when I did, controlling the snake became so natural, and it was extremely satisfying to get some of the more ridiculous and out-of-the-way items. For how difficult it can be, at the same time, it has a very relaxing atmosphere, and I could seriously listen to this music all day. And get this, on my Razer keyboard when I start up the game, this is what happens. Oh yes, that is a snake, slithering around in the grass on my keyboard. I'm a manly man who avoids words like adorable, but damn, this was adorable. I love Mario. The first game I ever played was Galaga, but the second game I ever played, and the first one I ever owned and really got to spend a lot of time with, was Super Mario World. Whenever a new main series Mario game comes out, I drop everything I'm doing until I complete it 100%. For Super Mario Galaxy 2, that took me less than a week. For Mario Odyssey, which I could play on the go, and I played it a lot on the go, it took me over a month. There is so much to do in this game, and so much variety in mission objectives and how to approach them. My only slight against the game is, damn that second jump rope star! Yes, I cheated to get it, and I don't feel bad at all! Before we get to number 1, I have to give a shout out to some of the games that didn't make this list. It was really hard to narrow it down to 3 choices, and these games and more definitely deserve some praise. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild got the Switch off to an extremely strong start, and Nintendo really poured a lot of love into that game. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was visually stunning, gave us a very interesting look at experiencing psychosis, and it was self-published by Ninja Theory at only $30. This was an important game this year for many reasons. And 3D Collectathons came back this year. Snake Pass was my favorite of them, but A Hat in Time came very close to beating it on this list. It's gleeful, fun, and a rare example of a really good game that came from Kickstarter. With that, let's get to our final game on the list. Hacknet came out in 2015, but it didn't grab my attention until the end of 2016. I don't like most hacking games, but this one took me by surprise by striking a fine balance between teaching the player what they need to know and letting them figure something out on their own. This game makes you feel cool at every moment, and despite only looking at a computer interface the whole time, it drops some doozies in terms of the story. I loved it, and when the Labyrinths expansion launched this year in March, I picked it up the minute it dropped. Seriously, the first minute. I was so fast, I bought it before Humble sent me a coupon for a discount on it 3 minutes later. The expansion was everything that made the base game great, but even better. New tools to use, a chat room with your hacking group where you can get tips and tricks you might not have thought of, really good music, and just awesome missions. One of the best DLCs for any game I've ever played. In fact, I'm getting so amped talking about this, I think I may boot it up again right now. Well guys, that wraps it up for me. Thanks a ton for joining us through 2017. We're looking forward to bringing you more in 2018. Catch you next time.